So, you're a noob and you don't know what loadout to use? Don't worry, I got you. Whoa, wait, you're a tryhard that needs the sweatiest loadout in Warzone? Don't worry, bro, I got you too. But first, I'ma need you to subscribe, please. Alright, let's get into the best loadouts in Warzone. So as you already know, the Diamatti is literally just the best weapon in the game.
It's cluster it!
Fuck it, dude.
Yes! They're coming in! They're coming in! One shot. He's literally one shot from the... Yes!
Literally, everyone, including the redheaded stepchild, are using this gun, bro. If you still don't believe that the Diamattis are the best weapon in the game somehow, just watch my video on it. It'll literally explain everything and prove to you that it's broken. But yeah, either way, Diamatti's best weapon in the game have to be in every loadout, or you're just slow, man. Like, you're just not with the game, you're not with the meta. Okay, so we know the Diamatti is gonna be in every setup. So let me just show y'all how to set up your Diamattis. Alright, so the Diamatti has to be like literally the easiest weapon to set up. Like, there's attachments that you literally have to have, otherwise it's just gonna be pretty trash. So if you mess this up, you're kind of slow. But yeah, let's just see how I set it up. I mean, this is like how everyone should set it up in my opinion. Alright, for the muzzle, infantry compensator, just because it's goated, or the agency suppressor, depending on kind of what you're doing. If you're running like a close range kilo with it, then maybe you want to run this, but usually I just go with the infantry compensator. Barrel, always got to run task force, gives you more damage, more range, and more range. For the laser, you're going to want the one that gives you the most hip fire accuracy. Seems how all the accuracy comes from hip fire because you can't ADS with it. For the stock, it's just dual wield. And then ammunition, you're going to use the salvo 30 round fast mag because the only con is ADS time and you don't have to ADS with it. Alright, that's how you build your Diamatti. Alright guys, so for the first loadout, we got the Kilo and the Diamatti. This loadout is, in my opinion, honestly the best for every range. So like literally it's good at everything. So the Kilo, we build it for a long range. Oops. Which is why we got the VOK optic on it. It gives you like pretty much the best distance. And then we also build it with the barrel Guard Arms 19.8, which gives you more damage range and better recoil basically. And then same with the underbarrel Commando foregrip. It gives you the best recoil. And then for the muzzle, we have the monolithic suppressor. And then we also use the 60 round mag. So with all of these attachments, it makes the Kilo a really good duo for the Diamatti because the Diamatti can cover all the close range. And then the Kilo can slap at mid-range. Like basically every shot will hit at mid-range. At long range, it'll be pretty good too. I mean, obviously it's not a sniper, but it'll be really good. And then you guys already know how we set up Diamatti. And then for perks, we got double time, ghost, and amped. The reason we use amped is because if you're shooting at somebody with a Kilo and then you hear someone coming behind you, for example, if you're shooting out of a window and then like you hear somebody coming upstairs behind you, you're going to want to be able to switch to your Diamattis quickly so you can fight them because there's no way you win a fight with a Kilo. And then we run Semtex and Heartbeat. So yeah, as I said, this loadout can be used for literally everything and it's really amazing. And if you use this, I think it's probably the best for like average players, or even if you're good, you could still use this because it literally just goes crazy at everything. Alright guys, so the second loadout we got here is for you psychopaths here. Basically this one is like if you're a really aggressive player and you're good at sniping. So like I said, basically you're a psychopath. So for the sniper, we have the LW3 Tundra, and the way I built this is for quick scoping, so you can play really aggressively with it, so you can run around and literally quick scope, and if you're a good sniper, this is literally perfect for you. And the reason I don't use the Pellington is because it does not do enough damage. The way I build this, I'm just gonna kind of say, I mean, how I built it. Tiger team, stock Raider pad, under barrel infiltrator grip ammunition 7 round, and rear grip airborne elastic wrap. You guys already know how the Diamatti works. Perks, same as last time except I use hardline instead of ghost. Wait, tune up, amped. What the fuck was that? And then lethal, semtex, tactical, easy peasy. Alright guys, so for our final class, we have the DMR-14 and the Diamati. And for this one, I had to do it on Cold War because Warzone, you can't see the attachments for a weapon unless you have it like fully upgraded, and I don't have the DMR maxed out. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this one on Cold War. But yeah, so the DMR-14, this weapon is absolutely broken. I don't know if anyone used the SKS from Modern Warfare, and SKS was pretty good, but DMR-14 is the SKS on crack. So the DMR, it could be made to have like sniper range, or it can have medium range, or it can kind of have a perfect mixture of both. And it's like a 3-shot to the body and 2-shot to the head, or 4-shot to the body, something like that. And it shoots really fast. It's like boom, 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 like literally that fast. It's semi-automatic and it's really crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's broken. And as far as perks go, we're going to be using double time, ghost, and amped. I mean, that's pretty much what we've been doing the whole day. And then semtex and the heartbeat. Alright, so let's look at how to build this DMR. So for the DMR, since you're going to want to be using it for long range, you have a couple of options here. So you can either build it for like mid-range, like really good mid-range, pretty good long range, or a good mixture of both. So for the medium range, I would use the Axle Arms 3X. For the mixture of both, you'd want to use the Royal and Cross 4X. This one, like I said, is the mixture of both. And then the Hangman RF, it gives you 6 times magnification. So obviously this one would be the long range one. So if you want to use it as like a sniper, but you're not super good with snipers, and you need to have a follow-up shot, this thing can definitely do it for you. And like I said, double headshot and they're down, so it's really good. So for the next attachment, you can either do a muzzle or you can do a stock. For the muzzle, I'd use the agency silencer. So basically, it's like the monolithic suppressor, but for this gun, for the DMR-14, or you can use the Raider stock. Either one, it's kind of personal preference right here. But I wouldn't use any other muzzle or any other stock. For the barrel, you pretty much have to go with Task Force because you need the extra like 25% damage, and it increases the range and the how much damage you can do from far away. So you definitely need the Task Force. For the underbarrel, this one is kind of depends on how you want to use it. If you want to use this gun as like a more aggressive type thing, you can use the Infiltrator grip. Or if you really struggle with a certain kind of recoil, I guess. But what I would go for is the Field Agent foregrip, because this gives you the most recoil, or the least recoil. So if you're using it for longer range, you're definitely going to want this. And even for medium range, it'll just make it better. So I'd definitely go with the Field Agent foregrip. For the magazine, you can either do the 30 round or the jungle style. For me, I would definitely do the jungle style because the likelihood of you using all 20 bullets and then still needing to shoot more is like pretty low. So I would just use the jungle style so you can reload quicker, because using 30 bullets all at once is pretty unlikely. And if you were going to use a handle and switch off something else that I was saying, obviously definitely use the airborne elastic wrap. But honestly, I kind of wouldn't even use a wrap if it were me, because for me, I use this more as a sniper. So ADS time isn't super important because I don't do aggressive sniping on Warzone. It's just kind of more like camping type stuff. So for me, I would just use the air. I wouldn't use the elastic wraps or any of that. I wouldn't use a handle. But if you guys were to use a handle, definitely use the airborne elastic wrap. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This class is probably the most broken, just because like from long range you can absolutely smack people, and from close range you can absolutely smack people. And I know that's kind of similar to what I was saying about the Kilo, but I feel like the DMR 14 definitely outshines the Kilo for players with better aim. So if you have really good aim and you're more of a tryhard, definitely customize the DMR 14 to yourself, and you can make an outstanding class, like literally off of this planet. But yeah, other than that, those are the best classes in Warzone. I mean, pretty much all of them are very good and usable. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video boys. If you guys did enjoy, subscribe please. But yeah, other than that, see you in the next one. Peace.